Good morning, loves. I am back. Week 2 update on my weight loss, and I am not feeling that great. So if I sound like super stuffy, you now know why. But as promised, I am back to give you an update on how my week has been, how everything has been going. And I have to say, I have learned a lot about myself in this week. So, as some people would say, like, the holidays are really tough and, but as soon as January hits, I'm going to be back on it, doing my thing, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so that doesn't really work for me because everybody and their mother is born between, like, January 1st and January 31st, it seems like. And it's like not just everybody I know, like people that I would just say happy birthday to and keep pushing. Like, no, my younger brother, my younger sister, my mother, my older sister, one of my best male friends, everybody's in January. So my holiday season really starts from like, it never really ends. It's like the fall, winter is like all holiday season. So as you know, it can get bad. And this past week was not an exception. Being that it was my birthday, my brother's birthday, and I had a baby shower. And there's a lot of good stuff flowing. So, I definitely did not eat as I should have this past week, but in the process of it, I've been kind of doing a mental evaluation. I realized that, there is a point, like there is a moment when you realize, yes, I can have whatever I want. Like, there is literally nobody that's going to come in and put a gun to my head and say, don't eat that. Like, if I want to pick up something and eat it, I can. But just because I can do it doesn't mean it's good for me. Doesn't mean it's going to help me achieve my goal that I'm trying to reach. And so I had a moment where I had these super delicious chocolate chip cookies that I got from one of the best bakeries in Boston. And I had a few of them. And I had a moment where I was like, okay, I know I'm starting my new regimen, which I'll talk about in a second, on Monday. So I can eat all these before and then, start my new regimen and we'll be good. Well, I had a moment with myself and I had to say, listen, self, you could have these cookies. They are yours. Nobody can stop you. Like, you brought them into this house, you can have them. And then, start your regimen on Monday. Or you can give that last cookie that's in the box to your brother and let him have it. And then, you'll just be one step ahead when you start your new regimen. And I had to pause and think about it. And I was like, all right, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I gave it to him. I told him it pains me to do this. Because when I tell you these chocolate chip cookies are the best chocolate chip cookies in the world, they're the best chocolate chip cookies in the world. But I gave it to him and I told him, hey, I'm going to give this cookie to you because I know in the long run, I don't really need it right now. So you can have it. And he looked at me and he was like, just think, in a month, you're going to say, I'm glad I gave Gabe that cookie. So in a month, we're going to come back and, we're going to revisit this. But yeah, no, I was proud of myself in that moment of, learning to make better decisions and actually be, conscious of what I'm doing. And am I self-sabotaging or am I actually trying to reach the goal that I know I can reach? So this new regimen that I've started, the gym that I go to, they have just started a ketogenic cycle that we're on. And so for 3 days, it's like a boost protein day type thing where it's you just eat nothing but protein. So for breakfast, it's an egg. Well, I get 2 eggs. They let me get 2 eggs. But eggs for breakfast. And then for lunch or in between for snack, I have these bars that I eat that I get from the gym. And then for lunch, it's another form of meat. I've kind of been having tuna lately, which I learned if you put like hot sauce and some like lemon pepper on it, you're good to go. It doesn't really taste like cat food when you do it like that, but anyways, so can of tuna, and then another bar, and then for dinner I have like turkey, like ground turkey or cold cuts or something like that. Another form of meat. I haven't really been doing chicken because, you know, I've had chicken all my life, and so I'm trying to switch it up. But that's for dinner, and then you have another evening snack, which is either another bar or it could be another form of meat of some sort. But just has to be at least 6 servings of protein throughout the day. So it depends on how long you're awake as well. So if you're awake like super early, you might want to do more than 6 servings. If you're awake, not that much, you might want to just make sure you're getting your 6 servings. And that's it, but at least 6 servings a day of protein. You do that for 3 days. So no vegetables, no oatmeal, no brown rice, nothing, just your protein. So it could be cottage cheese if you like cottage cheese. It could be some kind of non-fat yogurt if you like that. But just 6 servings of protein. After that, then you go back to your regular meal days where you can add in, you know, 1 grain of some sort for breakfast. And then, you know, go back to kind of like the regular program that I was on before. You do that for a few days, and then you do another protein day, and you just kind of keep flipping it up and down. So that's the new regimen I'm on. I just started. Today is actually my last day for a protein day. So I will let you know how that all works next week and what I see in a difference in my weight loss and all that next week. But talking about the actual weight that I lost, I've done something that I think is cool because I'm a very visual person. I'm very artsy. And so I like things that can help me actually see what I'm working towards. So I made these cool little jars. And this one, I don't know if you can see it because of the light, but it says pounds to go. So all of these marbles in here is how much weight I have to lose in marbles. So my overall goal is 100 pounds. So it's 100 marbles. 1 marble equals a pound, of course. And so these are all of the marbles that I need to lose. I need to lose these ones. And then I have another container that shows how much weight I've lost. So for this week, I've lost 3 pounds, if you can see them. So overall, 3 pounds so far. I'm excited because even though it's just 3 pounds, it's 3 pounds gone that prayerfully I will never see again. And I also wrote it on the top. So I have 97 to go and 3 because dry erase markers work on this. So if I didn't know by, you know, this visual, I have it here. And I think it's actually really cool because in my mind, this is not a lot. Like there are not a lot of marbles in here. And so it's helping me because when I kind of just think about it with weight, I'm like, oh my God, 100 pounds, it's so much. I'm like, that's what my brain always wants to say. But looking at this, I'm like, oh, it's not that. Like, if I didn't know what this was, if I didn't see pounds to go on this, and somebody was like, hey, what do you think of that? I'm like, oh, you know, some marbles. Like, it's not that many. Because really, it's not even full. Like, the container's not even halfway full. So, you know, it's doable. Like, this is what this is helping me see. Like, this is doable, Ariel. You can do it. Just keep going, keep focused, and you'll be all right. So that is it. That's all I have for you guys this week. I am on Instagram. I don't post that much, but I am going to get better at that as well. So we talk about progress. So yes, Instagram, Snapchat, all of that. You can find me, Ariel Chanel. I am on there. But until next time, I gotta go. My nose is about to start running. Bye.